Hello YouTube, this is Dylan with Center County Airsoft giving you a review of the Galaxy or Tokyo Marui mp5k. So the gun itself, whenever it comes, you're going to get the gun, obviously, an 8.4 volts, 1100 milliamp battery, stick type, standard wall charger. I suggest getting a smart charger for that. And a cleaning and unjamming rod, along with the high cap wind-up MP5 magazine, and an instruction manual. So, I'm going to give you a review of the gun, along with some of the problems with it, and how to fix those problems. So, the gun itself, it's actually extremely sturdy for having a close to 99% plastic makeup. I mean, Tokyo Marui, they really make a nice plastic gun. I mean, it's pretty solid. It's not going anywhere. This back sling, this is the PDW version, so it does not have the threaded barrel, and it does not have the stock, but it does have this flimsy little sling thing, which I don't really like all that much. I'm going to order a stock for it. These sights, you can actually adjust them using these screws. This front sight is iron, this is iron, the charging handle's iron. The magazine is full metal. Obviously the entire gearbox is all metal, the trigger's metal, screws are metal. There's a lot of metal for a plastic gun on this. So, let's get on to the problems with it. One of the problems that I saw a lot of people having is the magazine. It will not feed correctly. So, what you're going to want to do is get some electrical tape and wrap it around the base, or the upper portion, that goes into the gun. So, because whenever some people have that problem where it will wiggle a little bit, mine does not do that. Because I fixed it, just maybe 3 to 4 good wraps around it, and you should not have that problem anymore. If you still do have that problem, you could have a faulty magazine, and you should probably send it back to the company from which you got it. Another problem that I've seen people having: overloading the battery. That's extremely dumb. I suggest charging the battery anywhere from 3.5 to 4 hours with the standard wall charger, unless you get a smart charger, again. But, that, if you overload it, it's gonna, first of all, break your battery, it's gonna shorten your battery life, and eventually it'll just stop working. And another problem that's an extremely easy fix, I don't know why the gun itself does this, but when you're firing the gun, you'll be firing on full auto and it'll just stop. And all you gotta do is switch it down to semi, fire a few times, and then switch it back to full auto, and you're back in business. If that does not work, it's probably your fuse. I've seen so many kids freak out about this because their gun stops working, but that's a very easy fix. You can pick up fuses. I suggest a Bussmann fuse from your local hardware store. The fuse is going to look like this. It is a 250 volts Bussmann fuse, 25 amp fuse. I suggest ceramic because they don't break as easily, and when they stop working, they just stop working. They don't explode like the glass ones do. I don't know, that's just a personal opinion, but to fix that fuse, all you have to do is pop that pin out, slide the handguard off, and get a screwdriver, a small screwdriver, and on the lower part of the barrel where the battery connection is, there's this little black housing, and you're just going to pop that off. Get down in there and push these little tiny pins in. So it's just a matter of pushing them in and getting the lower portion of the battery housing off, or the fuse housing, excuse me. Whenever you get that off, it should come with, that comes off, and you should be able to, you should see that. And this on the inside is your fuse. And to replace that, extremely simple. You're just gonna take the fuse out, grab your new fuse, put it into these little clamps by the metal part, slide it onto the fuse housing, which really shouldn't be all that complicated. Put the housing back together. Just snap it all back together, and then that should slide right up back onto the barrel, and you are back in business. There we go. Don't know why it's not working right now. Damn it. Anyway, to get your battery in, same principle. You're just gonna knock out these pins. I like to use one of the back pins to get this one out. That one's pretty deep in there. And then this part should just come off. And you're gonna take this, straighten out the tip, and slide it down in. And in here, sometimes it gets stuck in there. So you're just gonna do that. Push the charging handle forward. Kind of wiggle that down into the connectors. Pull that through. And then it's just as simple as clipping your battery in. Damn it, that stupid fuse box. And then getting the foregrip on. I'm sorry guys, this doesn't usually happen, but and you're just gonna put the pins back in. By the way, whenever you have the battery in, the charging handle does not work. The charging handle, I believe, is actually for extracting the battery. Once you have the connectors unhooked, then you can just cock this back and it comes out the back. But those are connected and I don't want to break the wires, so I'm not going to do that. And you're just going to put that back on, get the pins back in, and there you go. You are ready to fire. The gearbox in this is actually very smooth. For the price that I got it on for $80 on eBay. All it came with was the wall charger, the manual, the box obviously, the cleaning and unjamming rod, the gun, and the magazine. But it runs actually pretty smoothly on semi and full auto. It's actually has a pretty good rate of fire for its price. I mean, I really like this gun. This is probably going to be my main CQB weapon for the time being, considering that my Zombat broke. Anyway, this has been the review and some troubleshooting with the Galaxy mp5k or the Tokyo Marui mp5k. Subscribe, and thank you guys for watching.